What is better, dry detangling or wet detangling? Even though wet hair allows you to have temporary altering of the hair rather than permanent, hair is its strongest when it is dry and all bones are intact. The method you can use depends on your hair type and your preferred styling methods. Now, let's see the advantages and disadvantages of dry detangling and the advantages and disadvantages of wet detangling. Dry detangling. The benefits. The state of dry hair is much stronger than wet hair. While the hair is dry, you can finger detangling. You can use a wide tooth comb or you can use a detangling brush. When finger detangling, you should be able to gently undo minor knots and tangles. Those with tightly curled and coiled hair should coat their hair with a lubricating oil to provide a slip that lessens friction. Long, smooth, or looser curl patterns can be detangled by starting at the ends and working up to the roots. The disadvantages of dry detangling. Dry detangling may take longer, especially if your head is full of hair. Also, because the hair is lacking in flexibility, in the dry state, the strands may just break if you are not gentle enough. This is why it is highly advised to use an oil to protect the strands when dry detangling, and you could really benefit from using the oil even if you have looser curls. Wet detangling. The advantages. When you use water or any water-based conditioners to assist you when detangling, you will feel that the process is easier. Although the strands are most fragile when wet, the hair is flexible in this state and can withstand a comb when used carefully with product. The disadvantages. If the hair was severely tangled prior to adding the water, it could be even more tangled when in contact of the water. Also, because the hair is in its weakest state, there is a high risk of having breakage. Always, always, always be gentle when wet detangling. Also, when wet detangling, do not use hot water as it can double the amount of breakage even if you are gentle with your hair. In this case, it will be better to use a slippery conditioner instead to minimize the breakage. Always remember that as much possible, it is better to use distilled water or rainwater for your hair as they will not harden your hair. Now, if you have dry, coarse, or tightly curled and coiled hair, you may find it easier to detangle your hair when it is wet with the addition of a slippery conditioner. And if you have looser curls, you could find it enough to just use an oil to facilitate the process of detangling and protect the strands.